swing move, yo stupid ass.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pick. On first down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook. Now second is short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And a good run here as he'll run it all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. They run straight ahead with Harvey. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you, the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the left side, pulled in by Besh. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Well, they have the great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3. So maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on a defense, and they held them to 3. Now, if you're the offense, you're thinking to yourself, how do we open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into 6s down the stretch?
Looking to put a drive together. Lawrence.
Wasm.
Got a man open. It's Ross. And take this to the other side.
Ernu Song Fi.
25 yards that time.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw. Rolling to his right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Raiders had 0-3 here to begin the campaign, and you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. You look at this Bears defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas. Week ago.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Lawrence. Flushed out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, They want to keep going, but what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
So the completion gets him just a yard. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Rodgers. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Returnable for Watson. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. At their own 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to it quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Lawrence will throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And I'm not sure if we got a little sloppy with the mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Now Lawrence. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Escapes the defender. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its...
Taking it right down Broadway. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Justin Ross, 78 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running, really go around, making a play.
Speed, speed, speed. And what does it do?
It counts.
There you go.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. We'll get this to about the 38. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Rodgers going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Raiders take over.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone, but was in the wrong spot for the QB.
At the Bears' 39-yard line.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Hey, Lion!
Now Lawrence to throw. bananas loss complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence. Swinging this out for Pollard. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
The 11-yard line.
Lawrence going to throw again. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21 to 10 as opposed to 21 to 3. 21 to 10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21 to 3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a... Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 45-yard line. And Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. And ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Going deep downfield for Ross. And it's caught at the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. 48 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And it's dumped off to Pollard. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tony Pollard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the round is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. The Bears Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man here is Conklin. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Rodgers again now. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Outright to Smith-N-Jigba. Touchdown Bears! Jackson Smith-N-Jigba. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is down to 28-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be... He's got him in! Complete! And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He finds his man, Pollard. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
14 yards.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Lawrence. Touchdown! Justin Ross with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson up and good. And the rally's on here in this first half. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Marcus Jones picks it. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. That's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. A nice little juke. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
First down.
Hey, go.
1st and goal.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Justin Ross, as time expires in the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead on a final play of the half. McPherson on for the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You won't kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know
The
my
Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one is pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Lawrence. It's complete to Diggs. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Lawrence. Catch made by Watson on the outside. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw again. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Red on red. Here we go.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Red, 20.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it'll be 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for another touchdown. Christian Watson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now it's Rodgers. They swing this out to Harvey. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Left side to Lamb. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Chicago.
Here's Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Throwing is Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he will have the Bears first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
A gain of 4 yards.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On 1st down, back to Harvey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Tyree Wilson getting back there in a hurry and handing him a loss. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
What's not cool about the gain there on 2nd down? That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Rodgers now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. CeeDee Lamb, 27 yards. And the Bears are able to claw one back. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
They're going to try and run. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole as they'll remain down by a bundle. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Red on red.
Lawrence. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Justin Ross, 55 yards. And the Raiders continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no alley to be found. The coverage is solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They're probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
A gain of 14.
Rodgers wants to change the look. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now they'll shift things around. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the Raiders have got him. It looks like a loss of ground there on 1st down. He's set back on 2nd.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll make it second down. They like going to him in the slide. Catches an out.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball. And they keep...
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Rodgers will throw for it. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad.
Bears 24.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they give up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence swinging this out for Pollard.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Now when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment that finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Green 18! Jump out!
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Rodgers. And it's caught.
And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Fourth quarter is certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, Good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Well, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. But they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go. Ends up getting sacked.
Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Lawrence will throw. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on here to punt it away. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bears
on play action. Rodgers.
Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
And again, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
It's third down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. The clock stops with 10 seconds left. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating.